Hi everyone, I'm Lucy from Japan and welcome back to my channel. Today is May 2, 2023, just 4 days before the coronation in the United Kingdom. In Japan, there is still strong public opposition to the fact that Prince Akishino, also known as Prince Fumihito, the emperor's younger brother, and his wife Kiko will attend the coronation on behalf of Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako. However, the Imperial Household Agency and the Japanese government have never listened to the people's opposition, and it appears that Prince Akishino will eventually attend the coronation. Under such circumstances, hashtags of criticism against Prince Akishino become trending topics on Twitter every day. For your information, Akishino is the last name of Prince Fumihito, and Fumihito is often referred to as Akishino in Japan, so I will call him Akishino from now on. And today, these three hashtags appeared as trending topics on Twitter. Number 1. We demand that all members of the Akishino family leave the imperial family. This hashtag is proof that the Japanese people hate the Akishino family so much that it is no longer acceptable for them as members of the imperial family. We want them to get out of the imperial family. And number 2, objections against the participation of Prince Akishino and Princess Kiko in the coronation ceremony. This hashtag is also very understandable, which reflect people's voice. Number 3, Akishino should take a DNA test. What does this mean? And why is the hashtag asking him for a DNA test trending on Twitter? So today in this video, I'm going to talk about the meaning of this hashtag. My channel is called Real Imperial Story in English, and it is a channel that talks about the truth about the Japanese imperial family, which is not reported by the major Japanese media. However, I can only say that today's story is just a rumor in order to protect my channel. And talking about Prince Akishino and the DNA test is very risky. Today's story is just a rumor, as I said, but the truth is that this rumor exists, and many Japanese people want to know if this is just a rumor or truth. I myself have my own opinion about this rumor, but I cannot talk about it here in this video. There are so many people who want Prince Akishino to take a DNA test for a long time. In other words, there are some people who suspect that Prince Akishino is not the biological son of the retired Emperor Akihito, his father. The reason for this, I will share these pictures with you. First is a photo of retired Emperor Akihito and Emperor Naruhito. These two have very similar facial parts, like the shape of eyebrows and nose shape, and they are both short and have a similar body structure. It is clear that there is a biological parent-child relationship for sure between these two highnesses, and I think there is no need for a DNA test. In addition, Emperor Naruhito's younger sister, ex-Princess Sayako, is also very similar to these two. On the other hand, retired Emperor Akihito and Prince Akishino do not look much alike. And there have been many posts on social media that Prince Akishino looks very much like a certain person. Here are the pictures of them. One is Prince Akishino and the other is a person named Takayuki Anzai. These two looks very much alike. The shapes of their eyes, mouth, and flat and large noses and other facial parts are quite similar, and the jaw to neckline is also very similar. And while the retired Emperor Akihito and Emperor Naruhito are short, only Prince Akishino is taller. And Mr. Anzai is also tall, standing about 6 feet tall. And who is this old guy, Mr. Takayuki Anzai? He is the brother-in-law of retired Empress Michiko, and Mr. Anzai is the husband of Michiko's younger sister. In other words, there is no biological relationship between Prince Akishino and Takayuki Anzai. Since it is difficult to explain about their relationship in words, so I will show you the relationship between the retired Empress Michiko and Mr. Anzai with a drawing. The retired Empress Michiko is the mother of Prince Akishino, and if Prince Akishino resembles his biological uncle, there is no problem. However, there is no biological relationship between Michiko and Mr. Anzai. He is just a brother-in-law and a stranger biologically. That is a huge problem. And our suspicion is not only about Prince Akishino but about other members of the Akishino family. Mr. Anzai's grandfather is Mr. Nobuteru Mori, and ex-Princess Mako, Akishino's eldest daughter, looks a lot like Nobuteru Mori. And Princess Kako, Akishino's second daughter, looks a lot like Michiko's younger sister. If it were just about Prince Akishino and Mr. Takayuki Anzai, it could be called a coincidence. Even between strangers, sometimes their faces look like others. But the fact that even their children look like Anzai's relatives cannot be considered a coincidence. As usual, the Imperial Household Agency have been silent about these rumors and photos circulating social media with no explanation. Japan is promoting gender equality as a government policy. On the issue of succession to the imperial throne, more than 80% of the Japanese public want the emperor's eldest child to be the next successor. So we want the child of Emperor Naruhito to be the next in line to the throne. However, this discussion has not been progressed because many politicians still insist on male-only line of succession. The reason for this is that only a male can inherit the Y gene, and if a female becomes the heir to the throne, the Y gene will be discontinued, according to those who insist on the male lineage. That is why they are so concerned about the male-only lineage and genes of the emperor. However, if Prince Akishino does not inherit the blood and genes of the emperor, the 126 generations of the imperial line will be cut off. There are many unhappy rumors posted on social media that Prince Akishino may not be the biological son of the retired Emperor Akihito, and some people even call Prince Akishino a fake imperial member. But we are lucky to tell you we now live in a world of advanced biotechnology, and the solution is very simple. DNA tests are very easy and painless, and we can get DNA test result almost 100% sure. He should take a DNA test to correct these disgraceful rumors, to prove the authenticity of his lineage, and to convince the public. I think the politicians who insist the male-only lineage and genes of the emperor are so important, they should strongly recommend Prince Akishino to take the DNA test. Which is very important, so many people are questioning about this. But the very strange thing is that he and his mother Michiko never want Prince Akishino to take the DNA test. They are saying that it is not necessary. Not only that, but ex-Emperor Akihito and Michiko have decided to break centuries of tradition and have the retired Emperor Akihito and herself cremated when they die. I mean, they want their body burnt after their death. It is quite common in Japan to be cremated, but it is tradition for the imperial family to be buried in the ground. It is said that the reason for breaking traditions and cremating them was to prevent DNA tests of Prince Akishino and the ex-Emperor Akihito after his death. While we are on the subject of tradition, Michiko and the Akishino family have continued to break tradition and precedent. However, only for this coronation ceremony, they have followed the precedent and have once again followed the double standard of not allowing Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako to attend the coronation ceremony. This kind of selfish behavior is the reason why Michiko and Akishino family are so hated by the public. Again, the biological relationship between Prince Akishino and Mr. Takayuki Anzai is only a rumor. However, it is true that many people in social media have doubts about the biological parent-child relationship between Prince Akishino and Mr. Takayuki Anzai. And it is true that they are not willing to take DNA tests to correct such rumors. And it is also true that ex-Emperor Akihito and Michiko have decided to break centuries of tradition and have themselves cremated when they die. I would like to leave it to your judgment as to what you think about these rumors. That is all I would like to say today. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like the video. And if you want to know more truths of Japanese imperial family, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.